Elon Musk's Starbase in Texas will officially become a city on today's episode. We're looking at how Elon Musk's Starbase in Texas will officially become a city. This is the space race. In a 6-1 vote, the City Council of Boca Chica approved the annexation of SpaceX's Starbase launch facility into the city limits. The vote took place during a meeting on Thursday evening, November 17th. The only nay vote came from Council member Kevin Jefferson, who said he did not support the measure because it did not include any protections for the environment or wildlife in the area. But ultimately, the measure passed, and SpaceX's home turf will officially become part of the city of Boca Chica. SpaceX has grown rapidly in the past year, building not just their rocket factory and launch tower, but also a large workers' village to house the thousands of people needed to make their operations run. Over the summer, they even began work on a second launch tower. It was clear that the company intended to stay in Boca Chica for the long haul. And so it really shouldn't be a surprise that they would want to start calling it home. But what does this actually mean? According to the agreement with the city, SpaceX will essentially be responsible for providing all the city services to their own facilities. That means building and maintaining things like roads and other infrastructure, which makes sense since they already have a lot of that stuff on site. The city will still maintain the area around the launch pad and provide police and fire protection. But SpaceX will be responsible for things like building permits and code enforcement within their own city limits. The mayor of Boca Chica, a woman named Maria Aguirre, acknowledged that this was an unusual situation, but said that it had been a very smooth process working with SpaceX. She said, "I think everybody thought it was a good idea because at the end of the day, it's going to help us out tremendously. We're going to get more sales tax revenue, and more people will be living there. So, it's going to help our economy tremendously." This is probably true, but it does bear mentioning that the economic benefits of SpaceX's presence in Boca Chica have been hotly debated. A study conducted earlier this year found that SpaceX actually cost the small town $2.4 million in 2020, largely due to the burden placed on local emergency services. Of course, SpaceX has since grown substantially and brought far more jobs to the area than they were paying out in taxes. So, it's possible that things have changed since then. But the fact remains that this is a small town we're talking about. And while tens of millions of dollars may seem like a drop in the bucket to someone like Elon Musk, it has probably a lot less of a drop and a lot more of a bucket for the folks in Boca Chica. As for Musk himself, he seems pretty happy with the news. He tweeted out a rocket ship emoji and a link to the story after the vote took place. So let us know what you think about this in the comments below. Does it seem like a good move for SpaceX to take over city services for their own facilities, or should the city of Boca Chica be doing more to protect the environment and wildlife in the area? Maybe a little bit of both. As always, if you want to continue to learn about everything regarding the amazing world of space, we've got 2 more video options for you on the screen to check out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up today if you liked it. That is so important for getting our content out to more people. If you enjoy the content, then you'd probably also enjoy our weekly newsletter. So sign up with the link down below. This is the Space Race.